Hello guys, Mr. Nuts here, and today I'm going to be doing a bit of a sort of not playthrough, but like a review of the brand new Community Operations maps and sort of game modes. And today I'm actually going to be playing Rush because I found this one the most enjoyable, and I don't know, I just felt it was actually quite a good bit of gameplay here. So this one's based in the lumberyard sort of part of the map, and it's all based off like a really dense jungle. Now, this has its pros and it has its cons. Obviously, I'll start with the pros. The pros is it's so sort of in your face that it's a jungle, that you really do get immersed in the action of like sneaking around bushes and around like all the log piles and the diggers and everything. It's so cool like that. But the only problem with that is a little bit of lag. Now, we are running on the Xbox One console, so it's not the consoles that aren't taking it, it's quite literally just the internet connection. If a grenade goes off and one of those trees come down, and that happens, say about 6 or 8 of them happen at the same time, that is a lag spike, and that lag spike can annoy the whole server. It's absolutely, we shouldn't have to be dealing with lag this day and age, but it happens, and that's the only problem I find. The other thing is, I think once a tree's fallen down, it should be stationary, as in it shouldn't move, because the movement of it as well causes lag. Now, I don't think you'll see it in this clip, but I have found out when you're running, you can literally run into a tree and you push the whole tree with you. Now, there is no physics in that, because a guy running is not going to be able to push a tree across the map. It just doesn't happen. So that is just the one little problem I have with this. But apart from that, this is an amazing map. DICE, you know, EA, all the people have come together and listened to the community, and this is what we wanted, and now we have it. It's so good. I cannot stress how good it is. If you haven't played it yet, download it. It's absolutely free for everyone. It's not a premium only. It's just everybody can get into the action, which is so good, and I'm glad they haven't made it premium, because I think that would have annoyed quite a lot of people. Although a rather large amount of the community do have premium, not everyone does, and that is where the problems come in. Now, I found with this map it's actually quite easy to beat. Now, either I was up against fairly not very good players, not to be too harsh, but you see that was a pretty damn cool little clear out. But I seem to like just be able to arm almost every objective. Like just run past them all, arm the objective, they'd run a mile, shoot a couple of them, arm another one. I feel like either that's due to the amount of stuff going on around you can't concentrate, or it's just they were bad. I'm gonna put down, because I play some of the other maps, like the other game modes and stuff, I think it's quite hard to concentrate sometimes. With all of the amazing sort of scenery around you, moving and everything, doing little things, it's quite hard to pinpoint where the people are, which in a way is quite annoying when you get into combat. If they get the first sights on you, they normally win. Like, there's no comeback really. You start shooting, unless that person runs out of ammo, there's rarely ever a comeback, because you just don't know where they are. You've got bullets going off everywhere, and it really does get you into the action. It can make it better at times, but also you do want the element to at least know where you're being shot from, and that is quite hard to do with this map. But again, if you really didn't like it, just there's so many other maps on Battlefield. I don't think we should discourage them. I don't, you know, it is what it is. But yeah, I love the way they've actually got all of these different like trucks and everything in the game. It's quite nice. They've got really good attention to detail on them. Like, you can really quite see this is a lumberyard, you know, shipping out whatever, driving off all the logs. It's not really shipping out, it's only on a river. But yeah, they it really sort of reminds me of a Vietnam. I think that's what this is meant to be. This is meant to be like a Vietnam styled thing. But yeah, I really do like the way it just plays and the way it just runs in general, really. It really works. I mean, you'll see me now, I'm running, I've got a sniper in that building. I didn't realise until then, I just killed him. And then I saw one guy going to try to hide in a bush. Now, I tried to kill him. Now, I did this thing where I got a few hits on him. It didn't really register them that much, but I did get a few hits on him. I didn't think about it, so I chucked a grenade and there it goes flying. So that was a pretty cool moment, and I've seemed to be at the top of the leaderboard. Now my team's been playing pretty well, I think, during this, and I got into a very decent squad. Now, I think that's another part of this. If you get into a good squad and you're all working together, game modes like this, you can win straight away. If you have that communication, or that knowledge of the game and how it works. I mean, look, right now I'm exploiting the game to the point I'm outside of the boundaries, but I know that I can get straight back in, and therefore I've just avoided a load of people, and I can run almost directly to the capture point I'm trying to get at. I mean, even that guy, he was like shooting way past my shoulder. I don't even know what he was aiming at. And here's me here. Now, I'm not very good when it comes to claymores. I don't register them. I see them, and then I run into them. So I think that's something I need to work on. That's just my general playing style. I don't really think about these things. Later on in the video, you'll see me shooting claymore, but it kind of blows off in my face, so I effectively go down to 28 health anyway, so it's almost pointless, you know. And the final capture point is not on this clip, it'll be in the next bit of the clip. It was half buried in the ground, and you couldn't quite arm it without moving forwards. Like, it would slide you down the hill. I think it was a bug or so. I'm not sure if it's on every game or it was just this game because it was a bit of lag, but I don't know. If it is every game, this is something they need to sort out pretty quick, and I'm sure they have been, you know, I'm sure they're aware of it. But yeah. So the way you sort of want to be playing this map, you can go for like the snipers and be like a bushwhacky sniper, which is pretty fun to do that. I have tried that a few times. You can get a fair amount of kills and good assists for your team. But if you want to be straight in the action all the time, you want to be running around with probably like a PDW. Like I'm using the CZ3A1 here, which is a really good fast firing, I guess like the Scorpion Evo, that's effectively what it is. And it's so fast firing, and it's just what you need in this like close combat sort of thing. You just want as many bullets in your enemy as fast as you can. Now I run around with a silencer on both my weapons, apart from the M9. I do change to a G18 later on in the game, but I try to run around silence just so you can, you know, as soon as you're on the minimap on this, you're going to get screwed from every single angle. So I try to stay off the minimap as much as I can, so you get good moments like that when you can just run past people and then shoot them in the back of the head, which is pretty much how you want to play this game. If you get behind them, you've killed them effectively, as long as you conserve your ammo in some sort of way. But yeah, so here's me. I've just got, I'm still trying to kill this guy. I've got like 2 seconds, but I still managed to go around and kill him. So if you find ways to exploit the game in not an unfair way, but like, you know, like that, if you just know what you're doing and you know how to play the game, you can really use like little exploits like that just to get the edge on the team, on the opposing team, I should say. I said the enemy, that's the word. So once you get that, you know, you pretty much won. Now these are the last 2 capture points. Now B is quite easy to capture. My team actually, I think it was my squad actually, managed to get that fairly sharpish, and I was sort of mainly trying to get A. I mean, I had a few I got killed a bit on the way, but that was my goal. I was like, right, okay, I'm going to arm A. But then it's really quite hard to arm A. It really is. I'll show I've just done a bit of gun customization here. I put the ergo grip on just because I had no grip, so I might as well put it on. I'm fairly new to this weapon. I don't really use it that much, but it really works for a map like this on Rush. It just absolutely dominates. So yeah, I went to come down here. I was like, right, okay, let's get A. And then look, you see that I was half in the ground, so I was like, okay, what the hell? And we got impacted anyway. So I would have died if it was in or out the ground. Doesn't matter, I still got impacted. But you know, you would think it would at least have a bit of a chance. So at this point, I just thought I'd suppress some enemies, see if I can get some kills. Didn't really work out very well for me. Got killed by a deagle behind me. But you know, these things happen. I'm pretty sure I do actually get revived by my squad as well. He was a very good medic. He actually revived me a couple of times on the game mode before this, which is like an infantry team deathmatch. And he was a very good medic in that, so, you know, if you saw your game tag and you watched this video, cheers man. So yeah, I'm suppressing down A bit more. I've got the G18 now. Claymore there, I noted that. I wasn't very good at shooting it, but I did note it, and there you go, look, down, straight down, 27 damage. So to be honest, if you see a claymore, probably best to chuck a grenade at it and then run away, and not do what I do and stand in front of it and shoot it, because you get the pretty much the same effects. And I have learned that now, so that has been banked. But yeah, so this is what I mean. Look, it's in the ground, and you slide down the hill. It's like, what? So I hold it, yeah, and I slide. You can't get it, so you have to like hold it and then move up the hill as you're doing it. So you see me, I'm still crawling up the hill to arm it, which is a bit weird. I thought, I don't think it should be like that, and if it is meant to be like that, then it's a bit, I think, a bit unfair, really. If you're trying to attack that and you've got to deal with being shot at. Luckily I wasn't getting shot at the time, so I could do it, but if you were getting shot at, that would be damn right impossible to actually do. But yeah, besides that, I think this is a really great map. I think the community has done so many good ideas, and DICE has fully gone with it, and it's absolutely amazing. So please rate, comment, subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed this clip, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.